So let's talk about you guys kind of individually. Let's start with Jamie. You have been training karate for 2 decades. Like you started when you were
6 years old.
6.
A
How does that
baby.
happen? I mean,
When I was young, I didn't want to do it at all. But I would do different sports because of my parents. So I do swimming, gymnastics, and karate. And I didn't really like it because I'd get bruises on my arm, my face.
yes,
And I was a
they're
little
punching
girl.
you.
Yeah, they're kicking me.
Dad, they're kicking me.
I was trying to tell my mom that they're kicking me, but she wouldn't let me stop. So, and I'm thankful for that. She really forced me in there, even though I didn't want to. And I just learned eventually that, I get it. I get what this can do to my life. A great thing. So I learned a lot of lessons really young. And that's why I want my future children to do sports as well.
Why do you think that you excelled so much? Is it because it's in your DNA? I mean, you have your like, if you guys don't know, her dad is the legendary Samboy Lim.
Yes, Skywalker.
Skywalker.
Yes.
Like,
I think so. Yes, it's in my blood, but also because of the work ethic. I see it from my mom and my dad that they really work hard in their field. My dad was the first one in and last one out in the gym. And I just really tried to be that ever since. And I think it paid off because I wasn't great from the beginning. I was really bad. So for 3 years, I kept on losing and losing. And then eventually when I started winning, I knew that, okay, I needed to train hard. I needed to put in the work. And that's what changed mostly. So it was the mindset most of all, I think.
So there was a moment where, okay, it was almost like work, I assume. It was like, okay, it's not so fun. Or like you didn't have the drive, so to speak. It was more of my mom and dad are making me do this.
Yes, going through the motions. Just a kid,
Until you won.
Until I won once. And that's all it took. So I just won. Like it was a tie game, 0-0. And they had to make a decision. So I just won, split decision. And I was like, oh, this is what it feels like.
Yeah.
I get it now. I understand it now. Yeah. And then it just started clicking. And then I wanted it more. I got excited about competing and winning. So that changed from there.
So like karate is, I guess coming from the West is not necessarily considered as like a female sport. I think it's, I wouldn't say it's not, it's just not as popular.
Yeah, no,
right?
Not at all. And I'd get that a lot because I went to ICA for my elementary and my high school. And I would get that a lot that, why is she in karate?
Yeah, play volleyball.
That's not a girl's sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people wouldn't really understand it, especially before, like years ago. But we just continue and parang now we're really good at the male dominant sports, especially some weightlifting, martial arts. It's amazing.
Let's go, boys. Get your shit together. Damn. No, it's good. Like we should be good at a lot of sports. But I'm not sure that we always have the right support.
Right.
Has there been support, or is there anything that you feel that they can help more, like that more support can be given?
Actually, when I joined the national team in 2019, in fairness to the sport, because it was a good time, it was the SEA Games in the Philippines. So that's when support was really pouring. I just hope na that's sustained because we need, of course, good quality nutrition. We need good training. So sometimes that training is found abroad more than here because we're not really ready for it yet. And for karate in particular, we need sparring partners with more advanced countries. So yun, those really helped before. And I just hope that that's sustained too.
Okay. So now we talk about sports that are a bit male dominated. Let's go to ones that even more male dominated. Gabby, why the hell motorsports? And
I know.
like what in the world? Like what?
I get asked that a lot. Well, I grew up with boys. Bit of background. I grew up with boys and they loved video games. And I just fell in love with racing games, which I know is so random. I wanted to get into any sport that would get me into the Olympics growing up because it was just a random dream. Then the whole video games, it just took over. After a while, it's like,
is there a category for Mario Brothers?
Yeah, something like that.
Is there the World Olympics for Tetris?
So kahit nga what do you call that? Holland what's that? Marbles.
Marbles.
I was thinking, I
Oh.
was like, hey, maybe there is. I was one of those.
Isn't there?
You'll
I think
never
there
know.
is. I mean,
Yeah,
if there's
there
chess,
might
there's
be.
got to be marbles.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did the whole Well, I did a lot of different sports. I was in the varsity for random sports growing up. But ever since I was like, as soon as I hit 18, you can't stop me. I'm
Yeah.
going to race. I was a bit of a rebel. Then yeah, it just like, it started with they finally gave in. They were like, okay, it's a one-time thing. There was this offer. It was a one-time thing. There was this offer for my father to join this Porsche roadshow. Basically, all it was you get to test the Porsche for a day, and
Uh-oh.
someone couldn't make it. They gave it to my dad, and my dad was like, "You know what? You've been hounding me for the past like half a decade. Here it is. Let's do it." Then, I guess I was the youngest. I was like half everyone's age during that time, and I just kept on listening to the instructor. So I guess natuwa, and I got an award. I got the best driving style. So after that,
Time out. So, were you did you know how to drive yet? Like, how did
yes, I started
right now?
driving.
It's like you're playing
early.
video games and your dad dropped
Yeah,
off a
okay,
Porsche and
Porsche
said,
off the
"Eto
lot."
na."
My dad used to own a secondhand car dealership. So I grew up with cars.
Okay.
I would clean the car. Like he would give me a balde, water, and toothbrush. No hose,
Yeah,
mind you.
yeah.
And he would
I
say,
got you.
clean
Rims.
the car and you get 20 pesos.
The car or the rims?
The car.
The whole car with
the whole car with a toothbrush. But give a kid water, they're just like playtime.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking like, hey.
Damn, with
But
the
yeah,
toothbrush.
so that was my life growing up. I used to go with them to the office all the time. That's how I fell in love with cars, and we go to a lot of car shows. But in terms of races, I've never seen a racer. I've never met a racer. I've never seen any race. My first race was actually the first time I actually saw track, racers, and everything. It was like
And then-
everything, like baptism of fire right there.
How old were you?
18. So for my 18th birthday, my father gave me a beat up old 1980s Toyota Starlet. No windows, no insulation. The battery was right here. Friends wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
They were just like, kalawang. But I totally fell in love with it. The first race was actually in Alabang. The
Legal
like,
race, yeah.
yeah, legal race.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
legal to. It was slalom race. So it was with the Bing Bang Dulce. Then since they did not know me from Adam, they made Danny Santiago, who became my mentor, ride with me to see that I wasn't a safety hazard. Since I didn't have a bucket seat, he literally hung.
You just hang it.
Yeah, he was hanging inside in between the battery. And I was like, are you sure? It's like, yeah, just go. I'm just like, okay.
That's so funny. Like he's riding with you to make sure that you're not a safety hazard, as he is the safety
Yep.
hazard now.
Yep. Well, he survived. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so with slalom, it includes a donut, like 360s and stuff like that. We did the donut. The battery came off. That ended the race. But then, yeah, that was
But as long
my
as Danny
very
didn't come off,
first
yeah.
stint. Yeah, he didn't go
Yeah.
flying off, which was the most important thing. And yeah, then I got myself a mentor.
Dang, that sounds like your dad was caring and reckless at the same time. Like, right? He's like, hop in, go for a race.
Uh-huh.
Like,
yeah.
so when you got that Porsche, did you touch the gas and you were like, oh, this is what speed's like?
Oh yeah. So whatever in my mindset was, whatever he says, it probably is right and nothing could go wrong because the instructor said it. So they like one time they were testing the brakes and I couldn't really brake. He was like, push it with all your might with 2 feet. So if he told me to, I was just like, nah.
You hit it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it finished in one piece, which was good.
Man,
And that propelled my future.
Sa uulitin ang kwentuhan, kulitan at kalokohan. Kaya mag-follow at subscribe na sa YouTube, Spotify at iba pa naming socials para hindi mahuli sa susunod na kwentuhan with KC.